so I was sitting quietly.
And Susu just went to the bathroom.
Oh, she's back.
She's
Oh,
back.
that was 4 minutes ago.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, now I can. All right. So, it came to me in a dream. Welcome to QCP. Last time on QCP, you made it up to the upper part of the prison. You have once again allied with Linus, although some shady shit seems to be going down with Linus. You found the Candy Hag's sister, who had no kind words for anybody. And you have gotten the key to open the Horsewaster's sanctum. You got in there. You got a surprise round with the Horsewaster, because you all did a good job. And now it is time to fight the Horsewaster.
And are these initiatives old?
They should be. It looks like they were kept from. Yeah, they're the same as they were.
Yeah, they match.
Okay, good. Oh yes, I did make a note of it in the chat. That's right. So, and in my notes.
All right. So I think, were we on the surprise round, or had we made it through the surprise round?
We hadn't done anything. I think we just did initiative and then took a picture and.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I thought we did take the surprise round.
We prepped, but nobody attacked anything, did they?
It's lost.
Yeah, because I attacked and then went back behind the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so that's why it's.
And I launched a fireball.
Okay. My memory is just not too good tonight then.
Yes, because my spell slot for fireball is used. So.
All right. Is there anybody who would like to do anything on the surprise round before we move to the top of the round?
Remember if Linus got to, because I was going to use his bonus action to hex the creature.
I don't think you did. I don't have any markers or notes on it.
Okay. So I am going. Oh no, I Hexblade's cursed him. That's right. Because I see it's marked on my sheet. It's just something I have to track.
Gotcha.
Because I don't think we started, I don't think we left off in the middle of a round. I think that's why I thought we had
No,
to start
we just did surprise round and rolled initiative, yeah. Okay, so we should be starting at the top.
Alright, so then we will start at the top of the round with Allie.
Okay, So, see, and we're dealing with 10-foot squares. So, yeah, it's within range. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on it.
Okay, what does it need to do?
So that would need to, let's see, I believe it's a dex save. Yes, dex save. And the affected, let's see, has, sorry, had disadvantage. If it, no, that's Shatter. I'm getting my spells mixed up. Yes, so Fairy Fire on a Dexterity save.
Okay, let's see. Alright, that is an 11.
You said an 11?
Mhm.
So that would fail.
Okay.
So it is now outlined in that golden light that we said was Allie's. And for the duration, which would be up to a minute concentration, so was that 10 rounds?
Yeah.
Any attack against the affected creature will have advantage as long as you can see it, and the creature can't go invisible like it can, but we're still going to see the outline.
Alright, I think this is kind of the closest I can get to Fairy Fire.
Okay.
I was going to use one of the more yellow ones, but the effect is kind of far and away not at what it would be. So I'll use Hunter's Mark. Alright.
Let's see. And then, so that is my action. We are also, let me see, where is it? The spell can't do 2 spells on the same turn. So I think Allie is just going to step aside so everybody else can get the same line of sight, and that will be the end of her turn.
Okay. So that will bring us to the layer action. Actually, at the end of Allie's turn, the Horsewaster is going to take one of his legendary actions. We're going to have him burn 5 of those bad boys. And you all hear a familiar alarm go off.
So the alarm goes off.
What type of alarm?
I said you all hear the familiar prison alarm go off.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There we go. Alright, I'm going to roll a d4 really quickly. Alright. Yeah, that's what I want. Is that it? Yep, that's it.
Oh!
Alright, so he uses his layer action at the end of Allie's turn. For the layer action, you all hear the almost as if the prison is powering up. You can hear a sort of faint whirring or humming as the mold around you kind of starts to writhe a bit. And
Brainwashing mold.
I'd like everybody to make me a con save, please.
A what save?
A con save.
Con save.
Hallelujah, 20.
All right.
You get a 20.
Oh, natural 20. Okay. Plus, so 21.
All right. All right. 7. All right. So the only person that does not save is Tethys. So Tethys, yay! Ooh, Lord. Kurt, these dice you gave me are savage.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I didn't touch them. That's all your mojo.
No, that's what you want. You want the player dice to be good and the DM dice to be bad.
I know. I should have, like, licked them or something before I gave them to you.
So that is going to be 8 points of poison damage, Tethys.
Wait. If I die, it's on you, Marcella.
No! Use the dice that I gave you. Maybe it'll counteract some of it.
The bad rolls will get split between all the dice that you handed out.
All right, that will bring us to Tethys' turn.
I have advantage with fairy fire, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to step out and go ahead and just fire. Mm. 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
We'd be screwed if a 22 didn't hit for some reason.
Is this,
I'd run away.
let's see. Tethys, is it magic or non-magic?
It's not magic.
All right.
We really need to get you a magical bow.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna pop right back down.
All right. This brings us to. Is this also going on a different turn than you, Marcellus?
Oh. No, I think maybe I just didn't. He should be going with me. I think his should be there with me. Maybe. Oh, I don't think I changed it from the round before that, so.
Gotcha. All right, so in that case, it will be Linus's turn.
Alrighty. With like frost kind of coating both me and my Echo's armor, I'm gonna send my Echo in. Let's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to pull out a crossbow from his side, and he's going to fire 2 bolts.
Okay.
The first one is going to be a 23 to hit,
That'll hit.
and the second one is going to be a 12 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. And is going to deal 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Is that magic or non-magic?
It is magical.
All right.
It's a packed weapon. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to now additionally hex him so that I have 2 curses up at once. I should have hexed him before I attacked, but I forgot to, so.
Okay.
And he's doing, like, when the arrow pierces the Horsewaster, it's gonna, like, spread this, like, dark poison, like, stuff into his body.
Ooh.
What looks like poison. You can, like, see his, like, veins bulge for a second. His, like, darkness pushes out.
All
That'll
right.
be the end of Linus' turn.
Okay. So is he hexed or is that?
Yeah, he's hexed now.
Okay. Give him a nice little inner ring.
an innie.
And I'm targeting strength.
Gotcha. All right. You may have to remind me about that periodically. But all right, that brings us to Marcellus' turn.
All right. So let me just check one other. I thought. Give me 1 second. Okay. I am going to hit it with a witch bolt.
All right.
Is an 18 hit?
That will hit.
Yay. So that's 4d12 of lightning damage.
Ooh.
Let me just read the. Okay, yeah, so 4d12 of lightning damage, which is 21 points of damage. And then each turn, as long as I remain concentrating. Let's see. Okay, I can do an additional 1d12 of lightning damage. Okay. And then Azazel and Marcellus will move back out of the doorway here. And then Azazel's going to turn invisible and fly in. Let's see, 10. Oh, wait. How are these 10-foot squares?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me. I think. Oh, 40 feet. So can I get within range that way?
Linus made it 30 feet, so I think you should be able to.
So that's kind of, we were in one, so we'll say 10, 20, 30. Yeah, that'll put him there. So he's going to attempt to attack, which is going to make him uninvisible, but that's okay. So he'll do his normal attack, which is a d20 plus 5. I'm going to roll my Marcy dice and hope. No, oh my god, why do I have the worst dice ever? And I just bought these. I should stop touching my dice.
We didn't do the ritual over them. That's the problem.
14, I bet, does not hit, does it?
It does not.
Okay, well, Azazel's there.
Doing his best.
Sorry, buddy.
Doing his best. All right, that will bring us to the Horsewaster's turn.
I'm gonna do something too, actually, really fast. No, I don't think you have to stop what you're doing. I'm just gonna remind myself that I have a witch bolt. Look at that.
Nice.
Because I will forget. So.
Key card. I love it. Alright, so that is the Horsewaster's turn. It is. Let's move my Yep, okay. And it's gonna come smashing through the doors.
Ah!
Does the wall stop it at all, or is stuff go flying? Is this like
Yeah, the doors and the wall ain't doing a lot of good. It's quite large.
when the
Azazel-
horse
Oh,
Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say when the horse racer passes me, I get a bonus action attack on it.
Yes.
Oh, does Azazel as well as he goes to leave his space, right?
Yes.
Oh. You go first,
Okay.
Linus. I am gonna try my damnedest not to call you Linus, but we'll see what happens.
This is so sad. I rolled a 10.
Oh no. No bonus. No attack of opportunity for you.
All right, let's see. Okay, this is better. 21.
That will hit.
Okay. Come back, character sheet. Where'd you go? There you are. And good as a D. 4 plus 3. That's what I thought. Okay. Getting my Marcy dice. I'm putting faith in you here. Oh, and a 4. Okay, so 7 points of piercing damage, and it needs to make a con save.
Okay. 1 sec. Is that piercing magical or non-magical?
I would assume non-magical because it's his melee weapon, and it is, I guess, his little scorpion tail?
Yeah, that would not be. Alright, con save. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's why. Oh shit, where are they? There it is. Hold on, y'all. Alright, that is.
Oh, and so here's the thing that I forgot, and sorry, and Sale, you might know the answer to this, being a warlock. With my investment of the Change Master, it says if the familiar forces a creature to make a saving throw, it uses my spell save dice check.
Yeah, so it might go a little higher. With the
Yeah.
poison.
So where would I see that on my character sheet?
Your spell save? It's the
Mhm.
same one for all your other spells, so you just look
Oh,
at whatever
okay.
you roll it. Yeah, it's also at the top of the spells page.
Oh,
Alright.
14. Okay. I gotta remember this. Okay.
Alright, how does an 18 do?
Oh, well, it does not. I mean, it saves. So he will take half the poison damage. So 3d6. So let's see, and then I'll just half it. So 3 points of damage. Poison damage.
easy?
Hey,
Can I
look
have
at that. These dice are maybe better for me.
Isidore.
That's good.
Ma'am, it is not time for dinner yet. Move. Go on. Thank you.
Alright.
And that's it for me.
So the Horsewaster has kind of busted through the doors and the wall, kind of just like forced itself. It doesn't tear the walls down completely, but it does destroy some of the door frame and associated stonework around it. Okay, so it is going to make one of its multi-attacks against Marcellus.
No, I'm squishy.
You are in range, so it has both of its hands kind of shackled in front of it. With that great big wooden pillory type thing. Okay. How does a 27 do?
Oh, yeah, that is.
Alright, I'm not gonna roll physical dice for the damage because I don't have that I don't have enough dice on my desk.
Don't say things like that.
All right.
You should say, I have this one die to roll for damage.
That's going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ugh, okay. Owie.
It's going in orderly fashion. It is going to work from left to right. It is going to make its other multi-attack strike against Allie.
Okay.
And I do have a reaction to take after you do that for Allie, so.
Okay. All right. So, Allie, how does an 18 do?
Hits.
All right. You are going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12. Okay.
And it kind of opens its tiny mouth and lets out this horrible, garbled roar of anger, and it stomps one of its feet on the stone floor so hard some of the stone buckles and cracks.
Can
Oh, if you will hold that for just 1 second, Marcellus, you had the reaction, and then Allie will.
Oh, okay. Because he hurt me, I'm going to. It will trigger my hellish rebuke.
Okay.
So.
don't
Oh,
forget
wait.
you have advantage on anything you do against this thing, like strike wise.
Oh, Allie, do you need to make a concentration save for the Fury Fire?
Yeah, I probably do.
Okay.
But
I don't think hell should be.
let me double check and see if it's
Sorry,
Oh,
what was
wait,
that?
Oh wait, is it not? Is it?
Oh, it is concentration. Okay, so that
Okay.
that fails. Fairy fire is down. That is a door, ma'am.
Got it.
Ma'am.
All right. Well, Jess scolds Izzy. Marcellus, you want to do your hellish rebuke? Is that what you were doing?
Yes.
Alright.
So he needs to make a deck save.
19.
Yep, that does it. So he'll take half as much damage. So 5d10. I don't have that many dice. I'm just gonna roll it here. Oh, 32 half. So what, 16?
Yes. What kind of damage is it?
It is fire damage. Yeah, fire damage.
All right. It burns and crisps and singe like horrible bacon.
But that's all my big guns are done for now. I've used them all, so don't hit me.
All right. So that's everything done for Marcellus. Allie, were you going to do something else?
I was thinking about it. But given the failed concentration check, I don't think she would have the brain power to do it. So I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
I have a reaction, but the failed.
Gotcha. All right. I'm trying to work through everybody left to right. All right. I think that takes care of the lot of you, and I'm just going to have the wolves go on the Horsewaster's turn.
Oh no, they're back?
It summoned 2 of them.
Oh, I didn't have the map zoomed out enough to see those coming.
All right. So you do notice there is something a little bit different about these summoned wolfy boys, in that now they are 2-headed. Sort of
Lovely.
their heads kind of split apart at the middle. They share a middle eye. Each side has another designated eye.
Excuse me.
Bless you. All right, and so I guess I should designate them in some way. So number 1, Linus is going to make 2 bite attacks against you.
Okay.
Alright. Does a 25 hit?
It does.
Alright, and that was a natural 20.
Ouch.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to do that crit first. And I'm going to double the damage. That is 18 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty. That takes my temp HP. And then 3 normal damage. It takes 15 points of cold damage. As soon as it hits me, there's this big explosion of ice.
Ooh.
And it takes 15 points of cold damage.
Okay. Let me open up a note for those. Okay. Alright, good. And so its other bite does 8 points of piercing damage. Alright, and the other one is just getting close. So that will bring us back to the top of the round with Allie.
Okay. I am going to upcast command to, I believe, 3rd level ought to do it. And they will need to, all 3, the 2 wolves and the Horsewaster, will need to succeed on a wisdom save for me.
Okay. Is this a charm effect?
It does not say it's a charmed effect.
Okay.
Has no effect if the target is undead or can't understand the language or the command is directly harmful to it. But the command she's giving is flee. So I think it's just a wisdom save.
Alright. Okay. +2. How does a 20 do for the Horsewaster?
Okay, well that passes.
Alright. How does a 15 do for number 1?
Let's see, 15 is the DC because this is a cleric based spell, so that would just barely save.
Okay. And then how does 20 do for the other number 2?
They all save. Basically, I just wasted a spell then.
Alright. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Allie?
We're backing up.
Okay.
Getting out of range before we're in range as best I can.
Yeah.
Asbestos.
Asbestos.
There is no getting out of range of asbestos.
I'm making these muffins as best as I can.
Oh my god.
Alright. That brings us to the layer action. So the mold around you begins to sort of writhe and seethe. And Linus, the frost damage that you did to the first one, you see the mold kind of creep up into the creature. And it fortifies some of the damage, healing it.
That's so rude of the mold.
It's very rude. Alright, that's all for the layer's turn. Tethys, it is your turn. Bless you.
Thank you. I got something caught in the throat. I'm trying to decide which one I want to hit. Alright. Try something. I don't know that it's going to do a ton of damage, but... Okay, can Horsewaster, for my bonus action, can he make a deception check?
Yes. I like these dice. That is an 18.
That fails. I got a 21.
Oh,
Cool.
alright.
So he's too close for me to shoot. I'm changing my sword. So I'm gonna attack with that. That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Sweet. $22 points of piercing damage.
Okay. It's not magical, right?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Do they seem to be damaging him at all? Like,
The non-magical weapon attacks and sort of the Zazzle sting, you don't see a lot of damage being done to it. It doesn't seem to really be hurting it.
sorry guys, I'm about to be fucking useless.
I feel like me too.
Yeah, it's kind of like attacking old shoe leather. Tethys, you do see the room where the hag is sitting. She's just sitting in her room watching. You see her, she kind of like makes a come here gesture at you. Now whether you want to heed it is up to you.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to risk giving him an AOL. We're gonna end my turn for now, but I'm gonna think about it.
Alright. That brings us to Linus's turn.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna have Echo Linus come up here. I'm going to do my 2 main attacks from Echo Linus's perspective. Oh no, I'm gonna do 1 attack from main Linus on the double-headed wolf.
Okay.
So, first attack, I'm going to summon my longsword, and that's probably not going to hit. That's an 11.
Let me double check the AC. No, that does not hit.
I'm going to second attack the wolf. That is a critical hit.
Nice.
So that is going to be... Holy shit. Son of a nice. That is going to be 25 to hit for damage.
25 points of damage?
Yep.
Alright. Okay.
And then I am going to unleash Incarnation. You see both of the Echo and Linus's eyes glow for a moment, and Linus's Echo is going to make an attack on the Horsewaster,
Okay.
which also an 11 probably doesn't hit.
It does not.
I am going to use my bonus action to use Second Wind and regain some HP.
Okay. Do anything else on your turn, Linus?
That is everything I can do.
All right. Marcellus, it's your turn.
Okay. I can't do much aside. I don't want to move because I don't want that attack of opportunity. I've got my Witch Bolt on him, so I will make 1d12 of lightning damage.
Okay.
On him. Now, hold on, let me go back. I can't remember. Does he make the... Once it's connected, does he have to... I don't think there's a save on it. Now I've got to look at it again.
He does not. It's just an auto hit.
Okay, all right. Well, and it just means I can't make any other moves. That's okay. So 1d12. Okay, 7 points of lightning damage. I'm gonna stay where I am. And Azazel is going to 10, 20, 30, 40, fly back in and attempt to sting him again. Ooh, 20 hits.
That does hit.
Yay,
I will...
Marcy dice. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no. Oh no, never mind. Go ahead.
So the first is going to be the D4 plus 3. Okay, so 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he'll have to make a con save of 14.
All right. All right. He's going to use one of his legendary resistances to make that save.
Oh, okay. So he'll take half as much of 3d6 poison damage. So 17 points, half. So, well,
Maybe 8?
8. Yeah, we round down, right? So
Yes.
I rolled 2 6s and a 5 on that. I wish he would have got full damage. That would have been fantastic.
Right. All right. It is going to use one of its legendary actions. You all see after it takes this poison, the midsection starts to kind of convulse. And it sort of starts low in the stomach and works its way up, and it kind of grits its exposed teeth together. And it does kind of sling its head, kind of slings its head this way just a little bit. Well, let's see, because it's actually, you know what, it's going to turn in the other direction. Like that's turning it away from its allies. And it is going to make kind of hork up an acid line attack. And it's going to do it sort of this way. So that will hit Azazel and Linus's Echo.
Uh-oh.
So I would like both of them to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. 3. Okay. 17?
That will save.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, my mic is muted still. It's a 16.
That will also save. So both of you managed to get out of the way. All right. And that. Are you doing anything else, Marcellus or Azazel?
No.
Okay. So that will bring us to the Horsewaster's turn. It's going to step forward a little bit. And it is going to make one of its multi-attacks. It is going to make a stomp multi-attack against Linus.
So when it steps away, does that give Azazel and Lennis another attack of opportunity? Is he moving that far away or no?
Yeah, we'll say it does, because I think he is kind of moving well out of range for them.
But we could do that after your turn. So.
Okay. Alright, so Linus, it's going to make that stomp attack against you. That will be... How does a 17 do?
That hits.
Okay. Alright, Linus, it rears up its leathery bare foot and it stomps on you for 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
You are now also currently, as it sort of knocks you to the floor and holds you down with its foot. You are currently prone and grappled.
Ouch. What was that against my duplicate or main me?
Whichever one this is right here.
Oh, that's main me. Okay.
Yeah, it can't reach your duplicate. Alright, there were some attacks of opportunity against it.
Yes. You can go first, Linus, if you want.
Oh, yes. So I am going to make an attack from my Echo's perspective. That is a 13.
That will not hit.
Alright. Good.
Okay. Is anybody else doing an attack of opportunity?
Zazel?
Alright.
Yes. 23?
That'll hit.
Okay. D4 plus 3. Yes. 7 points of piercing damage. And then
Alright.
the cons. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Con save.
Yep. Con save of 14.
That is a 10.
Okay. So 3d6 of poison damage. 13 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Azazel, little man.
Mhm.
Who's my big helper?
Big, strong boy. Alright, the Horsewaster is going to make its other multi-attack, and it's going to turn around and... it's got Linus under its foot, so it's going to do that to Marcellus.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. How important is this witch bolt or whatever I have that I should run away, I feel like.
Oh, does an 11 hit?
Oh, it does not.
Hey, lucky you. And that's all it's going to do for its turn. That brings us to Allie's turn.
Okay. So, is this thing like taking up all 10 feet of that square all by itself?
Thereabout, I think, yes.
So I'm thinking, and you'll tell me if this will work, because Allie would not do it if she thought there's a chance she'd hit somebody else. But if I center it precisely enough, my 10-foot spear for shatter, can I get that like right on top of this thing and nobody else?
Yeah, it should. I think it takes up the majority of that space.
Okay, making sure, because everybody's kind of right up on it. So, so we are going to.
I had that problem with Holly in every fight. That I was like, all of the marshals.
Right? It's
are
like,
right
how
in
does
the
this fit?
fucking
Who is
way.
where?
Get out of the way.
So we're gonna upcast shatter to the 4th level.
Oh shit.
And you will need to make me a Constitution save, please.
Okay.
And if it is made of inorganic material, such as stone, etc., it'll have disadvantage.
Okay, it does appear to be kind of like wood and leathery flesh.
Okay, so it's fleshy. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's kind of, if you think of the Redeads from Zelda, it's whatever they're.
Oh, you would.
Alleged.
I hate those
I
things.
Yeah, I do too. They really traumatized me as a child.
Those
So
are the
of course
hands that drop out of nowhere.
Yep, all of my childhood traumas, you are going to fight them in QCP at some point. Alright, that is a 6 on the con save.
It's a 6?
A 6. It got a 2 and it gets a +4 to con.
Awesome, so that is a fail. And since I upcast this, it is going to be 5d8.
Yay.
And this is going to be thunder damage, if that makes a difference.
It does.
Let me get... Sorry, pulling up a calculator, because I only have one set of dice out at the moment.
Because if you all will recall, someone told you that it gets very upset
Yes.
during thunderstorms.
That's what I was banking on. $23 points of thunder damage.
Alright, give me 1 second. Almost done. Okay. That does severe damage to it. Oh, I forgot to have the wolves go. Okay. So Allie, I'm gonna do them slightly out of turn.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and have them do their thing. So. Okay. So, I'm going to have wolf number 1 make both of its bite attacks against you, Marcellus.
No.
Oh, it does. I do get an attack of opportunity on it.
Did it? Can you do attacks of opportunity when you're prone or grappled?
Let me actually check that.
I'm not sure.
What was the question?
If you can take an opportunity attack when you're prone and or grappled.
Oh, I think it would be with disadvantage on the grapple part at the very minimum.
Okay, so the condition ends with the grappler is incapacitated. So he can't move, or speed becomes 0. No bonus action. Prone.
I don't think it. Disadvantage on
attack
on
rolls.
Okay, so I would be able to do it just at disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna make it because it could help.
Okay.
With disadvantage, it's a 14.
That will not hit.
Worth the attempt.
It is. All right, Marcellus, does a 22 hit?
Yeah. No bite.
It was a what?
A 22.
Shattered barbs, slippery barbs, whatever it's called.
Okay. What is that?
Ooh, silvery barbs.
Yep. Sorry, I'm pulling up the wording. I know I've got it. And okay, so magically distract the triggering creature, and triggered creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Okie dokie.
And then I can then choose a different creature within range, including myself, to have advantage on the next attack roll. Since I have already gone, I'm going to give that advantage to Tethys. I think Tethys is next on the list.
All right, so that reduces its 17 roll to a total of, or it was 17 plus 2, which was 22, or plus 5, which is 22. So that reduces this to a 7 total.
Oh, thank God for you. Yeah, that misses.
All right, does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, it misses you with both of its little heads.
Oh my God, you're amazing.
I try to be.
All right, the other dog, Allie, is going to come visit you.
Okay.
And it is going to make both of its bite attacks against you. All right, that is a 1 for a critical failure. The other is a total of 21.
Well, that will hit.
Okay. All right, the single bite deals 7 points of piercing damage.
7?
7.
7. Okay.
All right, this brings us to the layer action. The layer action is going to do another spore release. So I would like everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm going to use my Dark One's Blessing to re-roll that.
Okay, that's a 15 for Allie.
All right, meets it, beats it.
I think it's called Dark One's Blessing. Or no, what is it?
One. Isn't it Dark One's Own Luck?
Dark One's Own Luck. And it's... I roll a d10 and add it to that. So. Not
Okay,
really
I am
roll.
very quickly going to feed a cat. I should be back before it's my turn.
Don't forget there's cheesecake in the freezer.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I got you the berry one.
Ooh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Total of 23.
23 will save.
I got a 17.
17 will save.
Oh, I got a 17 too.
17 will also save. You do all manage to resist the spores.
Yay, I love these new dice.
That is good, and they must also love you. Okay. Oh,
I was
that's not-
certain a 17 would not pass, but
It did. I just realized the arm warmer I'm making, I was measuring it on the wrong arm. Cool.
Aw, man.
I mean, it doesn't make a ton of difference.
I was like, are your arms? I feel like you seem very symmetrical to me. So,
I think so. I think so. All right, I'm also gonna run.
you're gonna what?
She's gonna go to the bathroom, I think.
When we come back, or when I come back, it will be Tethys' turn. I'll be right back.
Yay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make popcorn, so I'll be back as well.
All right, are we all back?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so we are at Tethys' turn. Tethys, really quickly, I am just going to remind you, although the Horsewaster doesn't seem to be affected by non-magical weapons attacks, that does not mean the dogs are not.
Yep, I actually have advantage on this, so I'm going to do some damage to the one going towards Allie. That was my plan.
Thank you.
Okay. Which means I don't have to have them roll deception. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going for the wolf that's attacking Allie.
Okay.
And that is a nat 20 for a total of
What?
26.
All right, roll damage. And I will note,
Awesome.
even though Linus is technically kind of in that line of sight, he is currently on the ground.
Coo. Question. It is only for my bow attack that I would get, like, that double the damage, right? Not for my sneak attack?
Mm. Let me Google.
Huge it.
All right, does crit affect sneak attack? Okay. Okay, yes, you do, according to my cursory Google search.
Sweet, so I can just roll total damage and just double it.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Hold on. I think I'm doing this math right, but I don't trust myself. Okay, yeah. So that's 38 points of piercing damage.
Woo!
Really good.
On number 2, right?
Number 2, yeah.
And you said that was 30?
38.
38. I thought I heard a different number in there. Okay. Ooh, I did some damage.
I freaking always forget that I have uncanny dodge. God damn. Yeah, and I think that is all I can do.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I am gonna say it is gonna take one of its legendary actions. Antethus, when you shoot the dog, it is going to turn around and make a strike attack against you.
Okay.
Not the dog, the Horsewaster.
Yeah,
Does an 18 hit?
it does, but I have uncanny dodge, so I can use that as a reaction to half the attack damage.
Alright. So that would be 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And that is after the
And that's
half.
already
Yeah, it initially rolled an 11. Okay. It is now your turn, Linus.
So, two really fun things about my Echo are the teleport trick, and Echoes are immune to all conditions. So I'm going to use my bonus action, losing 15 feet of movement, to swap with my Echo. And my Echo is immune to all conditions, so it's not prone or grappled.
Fine.
And then from my Echo's position, I'm going to make 2 attacks.
Okay.
1 for 4. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay. 2. Does a 26 hit?
That will.
Okay. Not going to be a lot of damage. Okay. 6 plus 3 plus 15 points of damage. I thought it wasn't going to be a bunch, but I forgot I have Hex.
All right.
And
This
then-
thing is in
I'm sorry.
bad shape.
seeing that it's in bad shape, I'm going to have it Action Surge and Unleash Incarnation, so I get 3 more attacks.
Okay.
I've just burned all my abilities, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. 1. That is a crit.
Okay.
23 points of damage.
To the Horsewaster?
Yep.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Oh,
Just for funsies, I'm gonna have Linus come up behind it as well, and they're both just gonna stab those swords in at the same time. And then the echo's going to fizzle out of existence.
Ah.
Nice.
And then since I still have a bonus... No, I use my bonus action to teleport. Never mind.
Okay. Is that all for your turn?
That will be all for my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Marcellus' turn.
All right. He died?
Yeah,
died.
Horsewaster's dead.
He died. I'm free to have my stuff back. So now I am going to cast Hold the Dead at the one that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. There's a dirty 20.
Ugh. Okay. Oh yeah, and this one, if it saves, it saves. It doesn't take half the damage with this one. All right. Well, that's it for him. And then Azazel is going to fly into my assistance and make his attack. Does a 24 hit?
That will hit.
Okay, d4 plus 3. So 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it needs to make that con save of 14.
All right. That is 17.
Wham. Okay, so half of the 3d6. So 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Also, I do have a question whenever you're said and done.
Yes, that is it for me.
Okay. Since I only made 1 attack, would I still have my action surge back? Or do you want me to give up my action surge or my Unleash Incarnation? Because I didn't use all 3 attacks. I only had to use 1.
That's a good question. If you'd like to make another attack, you can.
Okay.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. I'll just have before the echo. Well, I'll move my 10 feet over here and make my 1 other attack for myself since my echo's gone.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 14 points of damage.
All right. This thing is looking very badly hurt. All right. Anything else on your turn, Marcellus, Linus, Azazel?
Nope.
All right. That brings us to Allie's turn.
All right. We are. So we have a doggo on top of us. Let's see. Is that range or is that? Okay, so it's a wisdom save. So Doggo needs to make me a wisdom save as I cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. I love you and Marcellus casting the same spell.
To what?
I said I love that you and Marcellus have just cast the same spell.
I know. I want to know what Marcellus's bell sounds like. Did you say?
Oh yeah, Marcellus, what does your Toll the Dead sound like?
It sounds like a cathedral bell.
Nice.
I feel like you have told us that. And Allie, yours sounds like a ship's bell, right?
Yep, like a like the kind that they clang when it's fogging out and you don't see them but you hear it, and they're clanging the bell to make sure you know they're there. That.
Nice. All right, you said it was a wisdom save.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
6 will fail,
Okay.
and that would be. It's hurt already, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's a 10. Where's my 12? That's what I get for a cat getting up on my desk. There we go. There's 12. That is 9 points of necrotic damage.
All right. Both of these things are looking badly hurt. All right. Do
And-
anything else on your? Oh, go ahead.
Since that was a cantrip, is any of our team looking hurt? Is everybody doing okay so far?
All right.
I'm okay too.
I'm good. I got healed by the death of the Horsewaster.
Okay, so we'll hang on to the healing until some.
And also keep in mind, you guys, I have 4 healing potions as well, so that we got from something I don't remember.
Yeah. So that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. So that brings us to your turn, Tethys.
Sweet. Can dog number 2 make a deception check for me, please?
That is a 3.
Oh man, I rolled a 10. Look at me go. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going for dog number 2. Let's see. Does a dirty 20 hit?
It will.
Okay. That is not the button I was looking for. Okay. Okay, 26 of piercing damage.
To number 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How do you want to do this?
I think the arrow goes through one head and then goes through the other and pins it to the wall.
Ooh,
Oof.
Just
icy.
barely missing Allie.
All right. Nice.
She meant that, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else on your turn, Tethys?
Nope.
All right. That will bring us to Linus's turn.
Are you there, Linus?
Sorry, I
It's me,
repeated.
Margaret.
Give us a sign if you're with us.
Hello.
Hello.
My mic is muted. I'm doing a bonus action move my hex to this dog.
Okay.
Still keeping the strength hex. And then I'm going to make 2 attacks. The first is a 23,
That will hit.
and the second is a 21.
That will also hit.
Alright. I'm gonna do so 27, 34 total.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Ooh.
As I bring my sword in for the, I'm gonna slice through its middle, and then slice up and down to sever the heads apart as well. I'm like dicing it before.
8. All right. All of your enemies are dead and lay scattered about the room.
Yay!
I was scared for a moment there.
Oh, guys. The ipecac. Were we supposed to feed that to something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we gotta dig. Oh, I guess we have to maybe dig through its stomach.
I guess we're gonna have to do it the hard way. I'm assuming it would be the Horsewaster.
Do we know what we're looking for?
Wasn't it like stones, right?
Allegedly a bag of stones.
Linus is gonna take his longsword and shove it deep into the thing's like stomach area and just start cutting a big hole in it.
All right, Linus, when you make that first stab, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no,
Marcellus is looking at
it's a 10.
Linus and said, "Remind me, I have a good counselor you can speak to after we get done here."
All right, Linus, when you stab it in the stomach, you guys know this thing is full of acid. You take 11 points of acid damage. It just
Yikes.
comes squirting out.
I'm gonna keep cutting.
All right.
Almost makes me glad we didn't use the ipecac, because can you imagine that fight with acid all over the floor?
All right. Key. So as you, you eventually get it cut open, and the bag, didn't make it, but the stones are in there.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna use
can.
mage hand. Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna use mage hand and pull them out.
Okay.
And Allie will use prestidigitation to clean them off.
All right. And also, I would like everyone, if you would please roll me a D100.
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 Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of take those in order of initiative so I can keep up with them. So, Allie, once you roll your D100, tell me what you
I have a 38.
Oh,
38.
Hilton.
hold on one. One second. You guys got me a D100 dice. I'm just gonna grab it.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up all of Allie's before I go to the next person. So, Allie, will you please roll me an additional 3d6, please?
3d6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
4, and 4. 4's across the board.
Okay.
So 12 total.
All right. I'm sorry, what was it? So you said 12 total.
Say that again?
You said 12 total?
12 total.
Okay. Okay, so you said it was all 4s.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
4. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Allie, you find 3 eye agates, which are worth about 10 gold apiece. And these are you know these are not the stones that you were looking for.
Okay. Lovely.
Now, I mean, they're worth 10 gold.
They're lovely as in, yeah, I got something, but also lovely as in not what we wanted.
All right. Tethys, roll me a D100.
I had myself muted the whole time. 25.
25.
But we did find the stones that we did want, right?
Not
Yes,
yet.
you were.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have found those. You are also finding additional
Oh, okay.
stuff it has eaten.
It's like the stomach of a great white.
Yeah. All right, Tethys, you said 25.
Uh-huh.
Will you also roll me 3d6?
Mm-hmm. Eight.
Okay. 8 for. You give me the individual numbers.
Oh, 2, 2, and 4.
Okay, so you have 2 banded agates, 2, 2. And then 4, you get an eye agate.
2. Hold on.
Is it IEYE? Like
Yes.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me that one more time.
You have 2 banded agates and 1 eye agate. Each of those is worth 10 gold apiece.
Sweet.
All right, Linus, will you roll me that D100?
Yes. I got a 97.
97. All right. So I need you to roll me 2d4, please.
Okay. That is a 2 and a 3.
Okay. So you find 1 small carved ivory statuette. It looks to be of a fox. And you also find a large gold bracelet that's got kind of that enamel on it. It's inlaid with a bright red enamel.
Small ivory fox carving. Enameled large gold bracelet.
Mm-hmm. All right, Marcellus, will you roll me that D100?
I got a 65.
65. Okay. So will you also roll me 2d4, please?
Seven. So a 4 and a 3.
Okay. All right. You do also find a matching large gold bracelet. This one is inlaid with turquoise. And then you also find a silver necklace inlaid with a very, very small piece of blue spinel.
A silver necklace.
With a little
And
bit of blue spinel in it.
Blue spinel. I have no idea what that is, but that's.
And just for fun, let's also roll the D100 for Azazel.
Oh, yay. Yeah. 84.
Okay, so I'm going to have Azazel roll me a D6.
Okay. A 5.
A 5. Okay. So Azazel is going to get his hands on, it's fist size, so you like hold it in his fist. But it is a itty bitty star ruby. And as he holds it, you can see the little star moving around on it.
Azazel goes full Gollum with it, and he's like, "Oh, my precious," and he's like polishing it with his little undercoat and like treasuring it. And Marcellus walks up and snatches it out of his hand and is like, "Daddy will hold on to that."
Poor Azazel. Didn't even get to keep his little treasure, even though he did a lot of the work on the Horsewaster.
He did. He did amazing, but I don't trust that he won't lose it.
All right, and you do all also find the red Larimar. There's about 3 pieces that I would say probably about the size of one of Allie's fists. Among all the other things this thing has eaten.
Was this is the stone itself got that aura of evil, or is that just the black stone?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have an aura of evil like
the stone that was turned into Medizine. That is something different, right? This is.
Yeah, that's more of a. They kind of mine it up like a rock, but it kind of feels more like a metal. This is more like a mineral.
Okay, so there's no bad juju associated with.
You don't feel anything when you hold it.
So I think, yeah, so Allie would help use prestidigitation to clean all the gunk off. And then she might see if she's got like a spare bag or a piece of cloth or anything that she can wrap them all up in.
Okay.
I've got a pouch that's completely empty right now. If you want it, I can give it to you.
I mean, only if you're willing to part with it, darling. I think I've probably got plenty of bits and pieces and pouches.
I mean, I'm fine with giving it up if you don't want to bother with your own.
So what's the vote? In the bag holding or with one of us on our person?
With one of us on our person, I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
Allie, it sounds like you volunteered, darling.
Well, if you give it to me, I'm putting it in the bag. But then, of course, I am the one carrying the bag, so...
Well, didn't Linus offer to give her a pouch to put it in?
Yeah, I mean, it's keep it separate from the stuff in the bag, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, instead of trying to pull out, like, 8 pieces of stone, you just pull out a pouch with all the stones in it.
Yeah, yeah. That makes the most sense.
Okay, so Allie's carrying the stones.
Yep, and she is going to put it in the bag of holding because she does carry that bag of holding, and that way it'll stay together and nobody else can steal it because you have to call specifically for the thing you want. So like even if they got robbed, it'd stay in the bag of holding unless somebody knew what they were doing with the bag of holding.
Gotcha.
Is what I'm thinking. How many pieces of Larimar were there?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
How many pieces of the red Larimar were there?
3.
Okay, got that added in my inventory.
So, what exactly are these, like, stones that we just received?
Ellie just
You're a
shrug.
ticket out of here. Do what? Sorry, Alan. What'd you say, Allie?
Oh, I said Allie just shrugs.
I helped you all fight this thing. I'm clearly more trustworthy than you thought.
It's not that we don't trust you. We just don't know when you're suddenly going to disappear again. And we still don't know where Ray is.
Although you did tell me that you did know where Ray was, so do you want to just spill the beans right now? Or do we need to have a conversation about that on a deeper level?
Well, maybe would you all like to rest here while I explain?
Feel a tiny hut coming on. A hut coming on.
As I don't feel like telling everyone in a prison is the safest idea when we could go somewhere safer.
Well, we
And
could
like-
just get our ride, because we are supposed to meet our ride in the morning. How long actually is it till the sunrise, where we're supposed to meet the boat? I can't speak.
Let's see. You told the boat you were gonna spend the night, right? And then you spent the night.
Yep.
And in the morning, got up to see the. So you've
He
probably got, like, a
said
solid.
24 hours?
Yeah, you probably got like a solid 10 to 12 hours.
Okay, so tiny hut. She'd do the calculations and go, well, we could hang out in the tiny hut for 8 hours of our 10 remaining before our ride comes.
I think that would all do us a world of good.
I agree. Am I allowed to nod this time?
Marcellus would like peek a little eyebrow at Allie. Like, it's your hut, darling. You make the guest list.
I don't want to intrude. I can sleep in the corner. I can read my book. And
Well, given that it is, we do outnumber you. If you're up to something sneaky, I suppose I could let you in. And there's that kind of slight tweak to her mouth that's like she's either teasing or she's deadly serious, and you can't tell which it is. But she'll start making the circle in the cleanest spot of the room for the hut and make sure everybody's inside the circle before she finishes casting, so that you're all included.
Marcellus will also work on closing the doors to like kind of fortify them just a little bit to add an extra layer of protection.
Our hag sister, is she still in the room hiding, or did she go do something else?
Oh yeah, she's just chilling on her bunk, and as Marcellus goes to shut her door, she says, "Leave it open, dear. I need a bit of fresh air."
what exactly are you doing in here?
Minding my own business.
Oh,
Is it this bitch, the candy hag?
No, the candy
Candy
Witch
sister.
sister.
Yeah,
Okay.
hate her. I'm still in Tethys's vote to kill her, but all right.
So I asked. I was just trying to make conversation.
Please don't.
this bitch.
Can we just lock her in there? Is that all right? Can we just lock her in that room that she was in?
Well, she'll be locked out of the hut, and we have a story to hear, and a friend to find if possible.
Stop biting my butt.
It obviously sounds like she's busy. She's got someone in her cell biting her butt. So
That
Obviously,
would
she's
be,
occupied.
that would be
she's
my cat.
Estas
Remington.
occupado.
He started doing that lately, where when he wants my attention, he like ever so delicately bites my ass through the arm of my chair.
God,
I'm
I
not
will
sure
go
if I'd rather have
insane.
that or Izzy eating my hair.
He straight up ate some of your hairs off of your head.
William
I
does
watched-
that to me.
It was
I watched her sever it and then suck it down like spaghetti.
Oh no.
You, on the other hand,
So we do not want to lock this candy chick in her cell.
I mean, like this like this lady here says, you'll be safe in the dome.
I just don't trust this bitch. There's a reason she's in a cell.
Maybe she's just choosing to be there.
I mean, it
I
could
met Betty
arguably be one of the
before my
safer
time.
spots in this ocean. Anyway, if you all are wanting the hut for the night, I suggest you get your butts over here and get in the circle before I finish the final line, please.
All right, I will listen to Laurel.
Well, I definitely want in the hut and not out here with her crazy ass, so.
He waves at you.
And I thought I was evil.
Park, darling, are you coming?
Yup.
And Allie will finish the hut. And I think she does her usual starry planetarium style globe on the inside and illusion of the stone floor from the outside. I've been reading some things. Eventually, I hope to maybe get us a demi-plane that actually has a proper house in it.
Don't toy with us.
I'm not toying around. I legitimately want to learn how to do that, but it just might take some more time.
Oh, I've heard of those things before. In my time, in my timeline, there's like a wizard that does that. A couple, actually. There's a whole city of like demi-planes. It's quite cool.
Anyway, I believe you have a story to tell us.
Oh yes, so you need some backstory first because time is strange, and this has to do with time itself. So your friend, what was his name again?
Katha.
Gartha, yes. Let's say he brings up the small fox carving. Let's say this is Gartha, right?
At that, Marcellus rolls his eyes and pulls out his flask and takes a swig and passes it to this.
Oh, are you sharing drinks?
He'll pass it around. He's like, I feel like we're gonna be in for a story on this, so.
I don't know if I can actually do this or if I can actually pull this off or not. So you've got him, right, Cartha, and you have me. Does someone have like a little object I could use to represent myself? You know what? I'll bring my. He brings his flute out. This is me, flute. Okay. So your friend, right? He just disappeared, correct?
As far as we can tell.
Okay, disappear, and he kind of puts him in his pocket for a second. Now, the way time works, I am pretty sure I saw him in like the space between realms. Whatever took him, put him there for someone to pull back out. So, when I do my thing on accident, where I phase between timelines, which, by the way, this timeline from what year is it? I think I don't know. I'm from like at least. So I don't think any of you actually know the year. Out of game, do we?
No, I
No,
don't think
I
we
mean,
established
in
that.
in the Fey realm. Oh, yeah, I don't think.
In-game
know.
Allie would know what year it was, but
We're gonna pretend one of you tells me.
yeah.
Oh, it's 25 years apart. Okay. So I'm from 25 years in the future.
Can I inside check this? Because from Allie's point of view, this all sounds like bullshit.
Sure.
Yeah, Marcellus is looking awfully
That's a
dubious at this.
25.
I rolled an 11 on my check. Oh wait, that should be deception, but it doesn't matter anyways because there was definitely something fishy about what he's saying. He's not really lying about the 25-year thing. He 100% is convinced he's 25 years from the future.
But something is off still.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Whatever
yeah.
you say, Billicus Nye, the science guy.
Oh, you know him?
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I know. It's a time traveler joke. You wouldn't get it. So I think I saw Ray in between realms. Not Ray, Cartha. Sorry, I saw Cartha in between realms. So maybe I can pull him out.
You did say someone has to retrieve him, so if you can't do it, who would be able to?
That's the problem. I don't even know how my ability works. I don't know how I'd ever let someone else do it. It just kind of happens. A couple months ago, I was in an unfortunate magic accident, I think, and ever since I've been phasing between timelines. I think between yours and my own. And I suspect there's a reason, because when I come back to this timeline, someone needs my assistance. I don't know what the reason is. I suspect the second time I came back was to stop the Horsewaster. Considering I did leave the final blow. But I don't know why I appeared when your friend disappeared.
Vague party of one, vague party of one. Your table is ready.
Amazing.
There's definitely more he's not saying. He knows something else.
Something, someone, some reason. Almost lots of some no answers strung together into an almost understandable sentence.
So I don't necessarily want to reveal the big secret yet.
And you don't have to. I mean, in character, it's kind of fun, but
Yeah.
you know, because we're just like
we all know
okay,
something's
that
up,
was
but
the
not what.
explanation. Like, okay, great. We have about no answers and about 30 more questions. So
I will say, I believe your friend is 100% alive. He could even be watching you right now.
He knows when you've been sleeping.
Well, if we're about the downtime and we're in the hut, I'm going to use sending and try to send him another message. And see if I can get an answer this time. And Allie will try again.
What if we send you with a message that perhaps when you're passing him in this in-between realm plane, you could perhaps give him a message for us that we're looking for a way to get him out and to be patient. We didn't forget about him.
But theoretically, sending does cross planes of existence, so it's not so much a matter of whether I can send him a message so much as it is he capable of answering?
Right. Well, didn't last time you tried outside of character? Couldn't we not tell if he even got it or?
No, she always knows if the message lands, but she didn't get an answer. That's so, like, she'll know, like, if So, like, if she sent it to somebody and they were killed, or if it was cross planes and the message didn't make it through, she would know.
And that's what happened last time, right? Like,
She just
the
didn't
message.
get just no answer.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it just didn't
Yeah,
make it
'cause
through or there was no
Brandy
answer.
just flat out said there's no answer. So
Okay.
I'm assuming she would have told me something else.
All right, Allie, are you trying it again?
Yes.
This time you do get an answer.
Oh, good.
I gotta word it.
What is Allie saying to Ray?
So it's Ray, hang tight. We think you might be stuck between planes, working on a solution. If you
Oh.
see Linus, wait.
I will, before she sends the message, Linus is going to say, am I able to leave the dome for a second? I really need to use the bathroom.
I mean, you can come and go freely as long as you are in the dome at this casting. And she's kind of watching you for, like, what?
Linus is going to head to the other chamber and do his business. Allie would... Let me check something. Yeah, okay. Allie's perception's pretty high, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to DM, but I don't want to reveal what I'm doing at the moment.
Okay, I don't. If you're over there in the corner, I don't want you to reveal anything.
If Allie wants to make an investigation, well, a perception check, she might be able to detect
Okay,
them.
so for reference, my passive investigation is an 18 and my passive perception is a 17. Passive
So you
insight
would-
is a 17, and she was watching you as you left the dome.
When he goes into the other room, you can hear like shuffling, but it sounds like he's trying to cast a spell.
Roll to perceive peeing.
Right. Can we, if she hears this, she'll look at Marcellus and then point at Azazel and make like a following motion.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't
Azaz-
leave the dome.
Yeah, Azazel would turn himself invisible and run along, boy, and we'll see about getting your ruby back. Tell Daddy everything you hear and see.
Gross.
Just want to know if it's something worth writing home about. That's all.
Allie, when you do sending, do you speak it out loud or do you just do it in your head?
I believe it's in my head. Let me see if it specifies. I always imagine it's in her head.
It does have a verbal component. But I don't know.
Sending. The target hears the message in its mind, so I'm assuming it's all mental, because it doesn't specify. Oh, it does say verbal, somatic, and material. So I probably,
It sounds like you might speak it out loud.
or like whisper, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, but Allie, you send your message?
Yes.
Okay. So Azazel sees Linus casting minor illusion to make it sound like he's using the bathroom. And when Ray speaks, Linus is still casting the spell. But when Ray speaks, Azazel sees Linus speaking.
So,
Oh.
okay, so that means
Yeah.
Linus is Ray mechanically above table.
Yes.
Will you pick spot?
And he goes, oh, all right, I will keep a close eye and wait for his arrival. Who is Linus? And that's all he's gonna say.
Interesting.
Allie doesn't know anything yet, so we're gonna.
Yeah, I will fill everyone in when at the next game.
Yes, we are just over 10. Well, good work, everybody. Good teamwork.
Yeet.
Yee.
We were determined to solve the mystery.
Yeah, I can't believe. Actually, I was certain that thing was gonna beat our asses way more than it did. So, thank God for Witch Bolt at 4th level and Azazel. These dice, I can't believe it. He was like hitting every time. He did more than Marcellus did.
See, we told you just need to switch dice.
And I needed to read that Pact of the Chainmaster, or whatever one it was, where he can use the same, like, saving, that I have. I was like, oh god, well that makes it way better than what his naturally is. So
And Shatter did quite a bit of damage to it because it was vulnerable to thunder damage.
Sweet.
I will see you all later.
But we will see. All right. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
good night, everyone.